Hey guys, how's it going? The weather here is not so good today. It's pouring rain outside, but that gives me the opportunity to make this video because I did have a request a while ago from one of you guys to make a video showing what I do when it's raining. And because it doesn't rain here very often, I haven't had an opportunity to do that yet, but thought I'd take the chance today. And I've got a little project going on, so something interesting at least. As you can see outside, the weather's pretty crappy, and I am actually by the coast here. I was parked down in the car park at the beach, but it's so windy and so hectic outside that I started to get a little bit nervous because that area is prone to some pretty bad storms. So I moved inland just a little bit, just back off the beach, and I'm now parked at a golf course. So it's still a nice view, but not quite as nice as watching the ocean. All good though. I've got stuff to do anyway, and I thought I'd show you guys what I was up to. So today I am, most of you might have seen, I've shown it in a few videos, my little ventilation fan at the back here that basically is attached to this little vent that's built into the van. There's two of them at the back of the van, and I've got that little, it's a 12 volt case fan, like the sort of fan that you would have on a PC, like a computer, and I've basically just wired it up to a little switch down here, and I flick that and the little fan turns on, as you can see. So that's actually not the fan that I originally had installed, and I haven't showed you guys that one yet. The one that I had originally installed is this one here. Now, there's nothing wrong with this fan. I replaced it, but not because it was broken. I replaced it because I found these fans, which are basically an upgrade. It's like same size and everything, similar amount of air that gets put through it, but this one's got a more efficient, quieter blade design, and it actually has magnetic bearings. So it's about half the decibels as far as the noise is concerned. It's essentially silent. Like I can sleep with this on all night. It is a lower power draw as well. You can see that one there's 0.22 amps at 12 volts, whereas this one is 0.38 amps at 12 volts. So it's about half the power consumption. It runs at a lower RPM, but because the fan design is a bit more efficient, you get nearly the same airflow. So what I'm doing is I'm installing a second one. Because I've only got the one vent hooked up there, I'm going to install one on this vent as well, and that way I'll be able to make the most out of these airflow vents, because I don't know, I'm quite big on having fresh air. I don't like to be cooped up inside with the same air going around. So I have these running pretty much all day normally, even when I'm not in the van. It just keeps fresh air in here, especially if I've been cooking and I go out and I leave the van, I'll leave the fan on just to get the smell of cooking out. And because they're such low power consumption and they're so quiet, they don't draw attention, they don't draw much power, they won't run my battery dead. I can leave them on all day, every day. And not only that, but these particular ones have a 1,000 hours rating. So I can't remember exactly what it was, but I worked out that's about 11 years or something. If did I say 1,000? 100,000. I don't know. So anyway, it's 100,000 hours of expected life, which is somewhere around about 11 years. So I just leave them on all the time, and because I'm not paying for power, it doesn't really matter. So I might repurpose this one here for something. I haven't decided what yet, but it's been repurposed a couple of times already. I've used it for other stuff in the past, and it keeps going. It's a good quality little fan. It was just a little bit noisy, so if I was trying to sleep and it was a bit stuffy in here or something, it was, I could sleep, but it was a little bit irritating at first, whereas these ones I don't even notice them. And also you could hear this one from outside the van when it was running, whereas this one you really can't unless you stick your ear up next to the vent. So yeah, I'm going to install that. I've got some cable here, as you can see. I've started running it. I'm basically going to run it through this little guy here and run it down to the fan, and the fan's going to sit there, so it's going to run up through here, which is basically behind there. It's going to run all the way around, come out of this one on this side, and then come down and connect up so that when I turn that fan on, this one also comes on. Yeah, I'll show you what it's like when I'm finished. So I've finished installing the second fan now. It got dark while I was doing it, unfortunately. I did sort of start it a bit late, but that's why I've got my lights on and my window panels and stuff on now, because it's kind of set up in night mode so that people can't see me in here. Yeah, I'll show you what I did there. So I'll just get the torch so you can see it. This is the second fan now installed. It's basically, I attach it with these adhesive mounts, and then I cable tie it to that, and I seal the edges with adhesive sort of foam so that it draws straight through from the vent out the back. I've run the cable up here into there like I said I would, into that vent, and then the rest of it is pushed up behind this sort of bulkhead here, and then comes out there, and I've got it joining with the cable from the lights, comes down and around the first fan and down, and I've joined it there where I had my join before. So yeah, it's all wired up to this switch here now. So if I flick that, fans come on. I don't know what the sound's going to be like on the microphone, but the fans, basically both of them together, are still quieter than the one that I had in there originally. And yeah, it's still definitely quiet enough to sleep in. You can sort of barely hear them. And I think from outside you won't be able to hear them at all either, which is really cool. And they don't use much power. So I call that one a win. Yeah, that's just an example of what I would do on a rainy day though. You know, I have these little projects in mind that I want to do. And, you know, when it's bad weather and you can't do anything else, you can't go outside, then, you know, my van's fully self-contained in that you can access everything from the inside. You don't have to open doors or anything, so I just find somewhere to park up, and yeah, lift the bed up. I got to my tools and got some supplies and stuff that I've got stashed around the van, and yeah, just wired up a new fan. So other than projects and stuff, I guess what else would I do on a rainy day? You know, edit. I'll edit the any videos that I need to do, or, you know, if I need to fix up my website or catch up on emails or anything like that. There's always something to do, and if there isn't, then I'll just go and rent some movies and chill out and have a movie day. It's kind of cool having your own little mobile house that you can park wherever you like, you know, on a rainy day, and you can just have the window panels off and just watch the world go by, and yeah, just chill out. That's pretty much what I've been doing today. It's been nice. If you haven't already checked out my website, check that out. I'll put a link in the description. And on the website, there's also my Amazon store. And on the Amazon store, if you haven't checked it out already, I've got these fans. So if you want to do a similar modification to your van or anything like that, then jump on there, check it out. And yeah, other than that, I'll speak to you soon. Hey guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And if you want any questions answered, just leave a comment and I'll see what I can do. Bye.